give your other cheek to the person who is striking you. My brothers and sisters, in today's gospel, Jesus tells us, if someone strikes your one cheek, give your other cheek too. But our rule of life would be, if someone strikes you, you give him back. That would be our normal way of behaving. And here the Lord is asking us to do something not normal. If someone strikes you, you give him your other cheek. If someone makes you to walk for a mile, you walk with him for 2 miles. But then the question is it easy to give your other cheek to the person who is striking you? How is that Jesus demands this sort of behavior from us? My dear brothers and sisters, as I reflect, if it is not possible, Jesus would have not asked us to do that. It is possible. If someone strikes you, you could give your other cheek. It's possible. How? I believe a person who lives with Jesus, a person of God, because God is love and God is in you, then you behave like God. And then at that moment, you are able to give your other cheek to that person who strikes you, who hurts you, who harms you. You are not hurt. You don't take it as a revenge. You don't take as a hurt. You are not there to hate him or take revenge. Rather, with your behavior, things comes to solution. So I believe a person with love of God in his heart is able not to retaliate, not to take revenge, but he's a person, he will solve the problems. And so it happens only when you have God in you. Because the more God in you, the less ego in you. It is the ego that makes you to retaliate. It is the ego that makes you to go for revenge. It is the ego that makes you to hate the other person. But the more God in us, the less ego in us, and we become godly people. Along with this approach, when someone hurts you and you don't strike him back, what happens is you bring conversion into that other person's life, because he's shocked. He had been hurting you and you don't react to that. So this behavior of yours brings healing to the other person. This behavior of yours brings conversion to the other person. If we follow the normal rule of life, that is eye for an eye, that would not bring solutions. That would only create more enmity, hatred, revenge, and that's never ending. But you allow the other person to strike on your other cheek with love. The other person is healed. The other person is converted. And you exhibit your godliness that you have in you. And this is how we bring healing and solutions to our problems around the world. So, yes, it is possible the way Jesus has asked us to do, provided we have Jesus in us. So let us invite Jesus to rule our heart. Let us invite Jesus to rule our minds and our whole life. And then we will be able to behave like Jesus. Amen.